The short version is unions would rather represent some non-members than lose the benefits that come from designation as the exclusive bargaining agent. And I think our next speaker will probably talk a little bit more about that. But suffice it to say, getting that designation comes with a variety of advantages that the unions are more than happy to secure wherever they can. So moving to the second item, the second lie that teachers' unions often tell, that teachers who don't join the union, those non-members, are free riders or freeloaders that are morally repugnant or should be called out and shamed by their coworkers for their lack of union participation. And I think if you take the closer, Bill gave a great answer to this in the previous panel, but the closer you look at that claim, the less it holds up to scrutiny. So what did Janus versus AFSCME really mean? And this on the screen here is just a quick snippet from the decision, but it gets the major point across. No payment to the union may be deducted from a non-member employee's wages, nor may any other attempt be made to collect such a payment unless the employee affirmatively consents to pay. Voluntary union membership, voluntary dues payment. That is at the core what the Janus decision means. Well, how does the teachers union describe the Janus decision and the ability to become and remain a non-member? This is how AFT President Randy Weingarten described the Janus decision in a column written just days after it was issued. She writes, quote, "Public employees who benefit from a collective bargaining agreement but choose not to join the union can opt to be free riders and not contribute anything for the benefits they receive, while the union must still represent them." And that is a more polite version than I think you'll get from many of the local and somewhat less sophisticated, perhaps, union officials who have strong feelings on this topic. So are teachers who don't join a union really free riders, freeloaders? No, absolutely not. Unions, for a variety of reasons, and I'll touch on several of them here. In the first place, unions universally advocate for the state laws that exist that allow them to act as the exclusive bargaining representative. They want a traditional collective bargaining framework with them being able to act as the exclusive voice on all of these issues for all employees in the workplace in every state they can possibly get it. The NEA has officially talked about and advocated for and put policy publications out that advocate for this exact policy to be adopted at the state level. Second point, unions actively, within this legal environment where it exists, where they have the ability to be the exclusive representative, they earnestly seek it, even though no one forces them to go through the administrative process under the law to get that certification. The Supreme Court in the Janus decision noted, quote, "No union is ever compelled to seek designation as an exclusive bargaining agent, but on the contrary, that designation is avidly sought." And the short version is unions would rather represent some non-members than lose the benefits that come from designation as the exclusive bargaining agent. And I think our next speaker will probably talk a little bit more about that. But suffice it to say, getting that designation comes with a variety of advantages that the unions are more than happy to secure wherever they can. It's also important to note that unions can exist without being an exclusive bargaining agent.